Hi. We're talking about a great image today to engage your abdominals. And of course, in Pilates, we're dealing a lot with abdominals, and our core, our abdominals are sort of involved in everything that we do, which they should. So one image that you might have heard before, but it's called suspenders. So imagine you're wearing suspenders. They connect your rib cage with your pelvis. So if you bring your thumbs onto your lower ribs and your pinkies maybe to your hip points or your middle fingers, whichever is easier, and then you imagine that you tighten those suspenders, which brings your ribs down towards your pelvis. Okay, it's not necessarily bringing the pelvis up to the ribs, but it brings your ribs down. One thing to be aware, I'll show you sideways. So when the suspenders tighten, brings the ribs down. You don't want to actually start to collapse, okay? You want to just stay nice and upright. So imagine your head is floating up into the air like a balloon, and you drop the ribs with the suspenders, okay? Of course, you can also have the image of the suspender running down the back as well. So when you tighten, you sort of tighten the front and the back, which keeps you straight, in a straight line in the center. If there were only suspenders in the front, then you would end up like that, and they would be slack, right? So we want tension on those suspenders in the front and the back. But it basically brings your rib cage from this position, in a position that's too arched, into just a nice upright position. Okay? We hear so often, lift your chest, stand up straight, and most of us actually thrust our rib cage forward, and then we arch from our back, and then we don't have any access to abdominals, but we do everything with our back muscles, and it gets just extremely tight, and can create, discomfort or pain. So if you, let's look for instance at any of the abdominal exercises. Let's lie down on the back, and I'll take an example, maybe a simple toe tap. So you reach one leg down, and back up, other leg down. Many of us, our chest is too much lifted, we have too much space underneath our backs, and our suspenders are pretty loose, right? And then I actually don't feel anything. There's no work going on. So if I tighten my suspenders, remember it brings only the ribs down. It doesn't bring the pelvis up, okay? And now I'm going to do a toe tap. That is a lot more work for my abdominal wall, okay? So try out this image of the suspenders. Again, you can probably use it anywhere, in any other exercise as well. And let me know if it works. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.